Swiggity Soo, how'd you do, guys? This is Kid Pancha and I'm back again, guys, with another episode of Pokemon Showdown Sessions. Before I go any further, guys, if you'd like to leave a like, comment, or even subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely awesome, guys. But like I say in all my videos, just do it under your free will and only if you actually enjoyed today's episode. You might be able to see that we're straight into a battle here. I did screw up the introduction, so that's why it sort of went into a battle, then I had to redo it. But anyway, we come up against quite a cool team here consisting of Thunderous, Aegislash, Amoonguss, Gardevoir, Landorus and Talonflame. They're a very cool team here, very similar to ours in some ways. I can see where he's coming from. I'm surprised he doesn't have a Heatran because Heatran, Gardevoir and Amoonguss works extremely well together. It just works fantastic. But nonetheless, my opponent has a really cool team here and I'm actually looking forward to it. So straight away I can definitely see Heatran being a major factor in winning us. So I'm definitely going to open up with Heatran straight away for today. Basically, Heatran obviously gets the Earthquake, which is fantastic. Gets the Focus Sash, which is fantastic. So Landorus really isn't a problem for me at the moment. And to be honest, another Pokemon I really want to open up with is Thunderous. However, is that the smartest decision? You know what? Gardevoir isn't a bad idea to open up with either. Yeah, I'm going to open up Gardevoir as well. Because basically Heatran gets Flamethrower, so if he decides to open up Aegislash, that's fantastic. Flamethrower is going to do a lot of damage to it. I think it might take it out, I'm not 100% sure though. For my last Pokemon, well last two Pokemon, sorry, I want Thunderous definitely. Thunderous just seems to do a really nice job against my opponent's team. And just to deal with the Talonflame, I'm actually going to bring Tyranitar. Yeah, Tyranitar does a good job as well. So my opponent actually opens up with Landorus and Talonflame. He might be thinking he's in a really good position here. He's not though. Well, I guess he sort of is. So basically, this turn I'm just going to go for an Overheat straight onto Landorus. I want a Mega Evolve here. In fact, no. Do I want to switch on to Thunderous? Yeah, I do. Yep. So I'm going to switch straight onto Thunderous here. He goes for a Brave Bird straight into Thunderous, doesn't do too much. He goes for an Earthquake, which is fantastic. Takes us down to our Focus Sash, which is awesome. Get the Overheat off. Oh wow. Okay. So it doesn't do that much. That obviously means it's probably what's it called? Assault Vest there. Because that actually did pretty pitiful damage. So what do I want to do this turn? I want to switch on to Tyranitar here, definitely. And I actually want to go straight for the Thunderbolt onto Talonflame. Yeah, I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt onto Talonflame. He's probably going to protect Talonflame here, but I don't want to risk it. He goes straight for a Brave Bird actually onto Tyranitar, which is okay. He goes for a Stone Edge, wow. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, that's fine. Because this turn I'm going to bring in Gardevoir. We do trace the Intimidate, which is fantastic. Basically means Tyranitar can't really get taken out this turn. Basically what I'm going to do this turn, so I'm going to Mega Evolve and go straight for the Trick Room. However, he could have that Amoonguss in the back, so is it not worth doing that? Instead, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to protect here, Mega Evolve and go straight for the Hyper Voice. So he switches out his own Gardevoir here, which is okay. We do protect our Tyranitar, which is okay. He goes for Earthquake, showing that his Gardevoir does have Telepathy, because it did no damage. We get the Hyper Voice off, and it does an extremely good amount of damage, which is fantastic. Right. So he brings in Talonflame here, which is fine by me. Right, I'm in a bit of a tricky situation here, because will Talonflame take out Gardevoir from this range? I'm almost certain it will. And a big concern is his Gardevoir outspeeding Tyranitar. Tyranitar has... let me just check actually. Let's go on Team Build. Let's go on Hybrid. Let's just actually check Tyranitar speed here. Tyranitar speed. He has 81 base speed. So Gardevoir, yeah, probably does outspeed us, to be honest. Okay, so I'm going to switch on to Heatran here. And I'm going to go for the Hyper Voice. So he does Mega Evolve. He goes for a Protect actually. He goes for Tailwind. Wow. Ballsy play. Now basically, right, what do I want to do here? I don't think we can win this one, to be honest, because I'm going to go for a flamethrower onto this Gardevoir right now, and yeah, we can't win. I'll protect my Gardevoir. Oh, wow, we did actually have the opportunity to win there. Wait, could we have won? Yeah, we could have won. If we got up our Trick Room there, we would have downright won. Okay, not to worry. Basically, I gotta get... What do I have to do here? I'm gonna protect Heatran, and I'm just gonna Hyper Voice with Gardevoir. I can't see us winning. There's a possibility though. Okay, no, it wouldn't matter, because even if we did go for the Trick Room, his Gardevoir would have taken us out. So basically, all I gotta do this turn is go for the double protect and try to Okay, so we do get it. So Tailwind does peter out, and basically I just gotta keep landing Rock Size now. It obviously outspeeds us, gets a Hyper Voice off, and we lose the game. So not much we could have really done there to win. Maybe a Moongus would have been a really good call there. But no, to be honest, I think we brought the right Pokemon. I just think the Stone Edge on Landorus was really unexpected. It was quite a fast Landorus, to be honest. Something you don't really see very often. But you know what, my opponent played really well, and I can't take anything away from him. So that's one loss for today. I will be bringing you guys another 2 episodes as we come up against a team consisting of Charizard, Landorus, Fairy Form, Raichu, Aegislash, Conkeldurr, and Greninja. So if we get Trick Room up here, we are going to be absolutely glorious. Okay, I can see this. I can actually see us doing this. So basically, what I want to do here is open up with Thundurus. Thundurus and Heatran doesn't seem like a bad idea, actually. Is there anything that can stop this? Conkeldurr. I'll bring Heatran. We always have Gardevoir in the back as well if he does want to go for Drain Punch or anything like that. And for our last Pokemon, Tyranitar, he does have the Mach Punch. Apart from that though, Tyranitar does a really good job against my opponent's team. And he is just another nice switch into anything like a Thunderbolt from Raichu. We have max HP Tyranitar, meaning that with the Sandstreamer we have got some really good defensive bulk about us. Especially our special defense. Our special defense means that we can take a lot of abuse. We can always switch in on a Shadow Ball against that Aegislash. I've never actually done the Team Magma typing chart. I'm just going to start the timer for my opponent here. Yeah, so hopefully we can pick up another victory. Well, not another, but we can pick up a victory today. So it opens up with Raichu and Heatran. I'm really happy about that actually. Because basically all I need to do here is swag this Charizard. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? Yeah, basically I'm going to swag a Charizard here and just go for a Flamethrower into the Raichu just in case he wants to bring anything in. Yep. So he is Charizard Y, which is alright. He gets to the Fake Out, that's fine by me. We do get the Swagger off onto the Charizard. Okay, so he gets the Overheat off. Fair enough. That's not actually that bad though, because we can bring Gardevoir here. We do trace Lightning Rod as well. So basically, this turn I can go for a Trick Room. He's probably going to bring that Aegislash, right, for the Charizard. I'm going to Flamethrower the Charizard. I'm pulling out the big plays. I'm not Mega Evolving Gardevoir yet, because we do get Lightning Rod, and Raichu can't really, you know, do any damage to us if we do have Lightning Rod, because obviously he can give a hit about. It's not going to do much to Gardevoir, because Gardevoir's pretty bulky, to be honest. Heatran's 4 times resistant, and also has a bit of good natural bulk to it. Charizard's at -2, which is fantastic. He can't really go for a Heat Wave. I guess he could overheat Gardevoir, but I don't think that'll take us out. I hope it doesn't take us out. And also he has the confusion factor. I really do hope he brings in that Aegislash. If he brings in that Aegislash, we're going to be in a really good position. Yeah, we're in a really good position here. So Charizard unfortunately didn't hit itself in confusion. I know I was rolling the dice a bit early. He does switch out into Aegislash. He gets for a Nuzzle, but we get the Lightning Rod boost. Okay, I'll take that. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was amazing. That was literally fantastic. If my opponent forfeits here, I wouldn't blame him. Getting that Flamethrower onto Aegislash was fantastic. Obviously, he was probably expecting like the Hyper Voice and then the Earth Power onto Raichu, which, you know what, didn't do anything. He does have Nuzzle, which is something to look forward to. Basically, Nuzzle, if you did not know, it's a physical move, I think, and basically it has really low base power, but it always paralyzes. So it's basically a Thunder Wave that doesn't get affected by Taunt, which is kind of cool. To be honest, Nuzzle is like pretty much the better Thunder Wave, unless you have Prank, so then you're going to want Thunder Wave. So it brings in Conkeldurr here, which is fantastic. Basically, all I'm going to do this turn is go for a Hyper Voice. We do have the +1 boost, which is fantastic. And I'm just going to Flamethrower the Raichu here. Yeah. At +1, Hyper Voice should take out this Conkeldurr, even if it does have the... So he goes for Drain Punch, does a lot of damage. Get a Hyper Voice off, Hoko's Conkeldurr, takes Raichu down to the Sash. And we get a nice Flamethrower off. So the reason I didn't protect Heat Ran now is because I knew Drain Punch wouldn't be able to take us out, what I was hoping anyway. Right, what do I want to do here? Basically I'm going to protect with Gardevoir here. And I'm actually going to go for the Overheat onto Charizard, just to get some damage off. It'll probably... Yeah, so he goes for Overheat onto Gardevoir here, which is fine. Go for the Overheat onto Charizard. Doesn't do that much, but it does enough that I'm happy with it. What nature is our Heat Ran actually? Let's go to Team Build. I think I made it timid to deal with Breloom. Yeah, I made it timid. It might sound a bit stupid on a team like this, which consists of Trick Room, but basically, if you look at my team, Breloom does, like, it just destroys it. Heat Ran actually outspeeds it if it is timid, which is something to note. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to go for a Psychic onto Charizard, and I'm actually going to switch in my Tyranitar here. So switch in Tyranitar here, get the Psychic off, Oko's it anyway, which is fantastic, and we actually end up winning that game. So yeah, good game to my opponent. I'm actually really happy with that prediction. Just going to say good game. I was really happy with that prediction of me Flamethrowing that Aegislash switch in. Aegislash would have given us a huge problem, so it was actually really good that we were able to predict this. We go straight into our next game against a cool team yet again. I feel like I've seen this team before, but I'm not sure where. Consisting of Blaziken, Staraptor, Ferrothorn, Milotic, Thundurus, and Arcanine. So I'm really threatened by this team, I'm not gonna lie. Right. He could open up the Staraptor here. Staraptor is my biggest problem because it basically creates havoc against every single one of my Pokemon. Fine by me though. I'm gonna open up with Conkeldurr and Thundurus here. Have Heat Ran in the back just to take any Brave Birds that I might need to do. And for our last Pokemon, is Gardevoir necessary? Yeah, Gardevoir is pretty necessary actually. Apart from the Ferrothorn, he doesn't have anything to get Oko with, and obviously we have Flamethrower on Heat Ran. So yeah, he does open up the Thundurus and the Staraptor, something I was a little bit scared of. Basically this turn I'm just going to switch into Heat Ran, and I guess I can go straight for the Thunderbolt onto this Staraptor here. This should Oko it, hopefully. Unless it has Final Gambit, that'd be a bit scary. That could go horribly wrong, to be honest. So switching Heat Ran here, goes for a Brave Bird straight to Heat Ran, something I was predicting. He gets a Thunderbolt off as well onto Heat Ran, which is fine by me. He is a Life Orb Thundurus, which is good to know. So this probably means he doesn't have Swagger, which is fine. Right, what am I going to do this turn? This turn I'm going to Earth Power the Blaziken and actually go for a Swagger onto his Thundurus. Okay, so it is Mega Blaziken, which is fine. He gets a Thunderbolt off onto Thundurus, which is a bit of a shame. He gets some HP recovery. He gets to... We actually outspeed. Oh yeah, of course, because we're timid. Wow, that's great. That's fantastic, actually. Okay, this is fine. Can we win in here? Can we win in this position? Yeah, we can definitely win. Taking out this Thundurus means we win, basically. So I'm just going to Flamethrower Thundurus this turn, and actually Thunder Wave the Arcanine. So I get the Thunder Wave onto Arcanine. He hits himself in Confusion. We get the Flamethrower off onto it. Arcanine's paralyzed, fully paralyzed, in fact. So I feel a bit sorry for my opponent here. He forfeits straight down, meaning we actually claim the victory there. A really, really quick game there. That was actually scarily quick. It was only 4 turns as well. So basically I got a KO every turn, which is fantastic. So that's it, guys. Well, that's it for today anyway. Now looking at Heatran, what's his base move? Base 77. So his Blaziken must have been like Adamant maybe, or Jolly? Jolly without max speed anyway, because I believe Heatran did outspeed. Timid Heatran's actually a Pokemon I really love at the moment, especially the Focus Sash. Focus Sash is like such a weird item on Heatran, but it's just like come in clutch so many times against you know, close combats from Terrakion, which we don't really see anymore. It survives Earthquakes from Landorus. It's just a really good move. If I were to change anything in the future, I'd probably change this to like HP Ice or something, Overheat. Just because, you know, we don't really have an Oko option on the Landorus. But obviously a lot of Landorus nowadays are Assault Vest, so I'm not sure if we could. Maybe like run something like Heat Wave as well. We can't run Lava Plume, unfortunately. But yeah, we could run Will-O-Wisp actually, or Taunt. So yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like I always say, you guys are a big impact. Obviously I'm not getting the most amount of views, like 8 views a video isn't that good, but it's nice to know that I have 8 solid viewers, which is fantastic to know, and I appreciate every single one of you well, one of you guys. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Go check out my other content, and for now, Pancham people, goodbye.